All right, man. Season's episode 44. It's an important episode, man. That's right. Yes, sir.
Y'all see him?
Yes, sir.
What's the Wayne?
Y'all know what it is.
Yes, sir. DJ Solo in the building, man. Round of applause, DJ Solo in the building, man. For sure. A night with Solo.
Yes, sir.
And we did the collab last year. And we teaming up again. We're going to talk about more of that later. We teaming up again.
Yes,
for sure.
Got to run it back.
Man, Solo in the building, man. It's a big deal, man. DJ Solo, if you can, please tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at DJ Solo Show on Instagram. That's EL Solo Show on Twitter. Yeah, man, that's the two places you can find me.
For sure. When you drop the flyer, there's likes out the gate. I'm going. You going, girl? I'm going.
We all going.
You gonna be there? It's on Thursday. Yeah, girl, get ready.
We calling off Friday. Fuck that.
I'm taking
for sure, man. Shout out to the Night with Solo Party series, man. We're gonna get into that here later, but it's the pregame podcast. We got to start off the pregame podcast interview with the pregame podcast pop quiz. We ask you flurry of questions. Do your best to answer.
All right, bet. Let's go.
What's a song that you have not played yet, but you think will go crazy that you want to get off here in the near future?
Wow.
Something you think's gonna like slap and go crazy.
Wow.
But you haven't yet.
Shit, hold that thought, my nigga. Save it.
Wow. Yeah, I don't really like.
I'm not sure. The
can
game is to be sold, not told. But
yeah, can I mention something that I've
Done
finally
recently?
got to play out. So yeah, it's one song. It was like a hit to me. I can't even remember it now. Rakim was featured on it, but it got like
Truth Hurts.
Yeah, Truth Hurts.
Wow, that is a hitter. Wow.
Dr.
That's
Dre,
like a
Dr. Dre, Rakim, and Truth Hurts.
Yeah, that's like a bop to me, I got it off. Like you could see, a few people in there was like feeling it, but yeah, I didn't really get the reaction that I wanted. It was between that one and Me and My Dreaming Eyes by D'Angelo.
Wow.
I dropped that at Take That Tuesday.
That's also a hitter.
Shout out to Take That Tuesday. Shout out to Metro. Yeah. That D'Angelo go crazy. But man, other songs that I want to get off, I really don't know. It just kind of comes to me like whenever I'm like just labbing, I'm like, dang man, I would love to get that off. Definitely want to get off more like 50 Cent B-side stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be fire.
You play a lot of shit that other like.
Use a window.
Like some of my favorite shit. Like you've dropped. I haven't heard a lot of DJs play like Big Crit Temptation, which is one of my favorites, or Mystical Danger, which is. Niggas don't drop that.
Hey,
I've seen you doing this crazy.
Rough about the fanboy all episodes. This
sure.
This your man's over here.
That's my boy. Man. Every time I tune in the pregame, man, a few times, man, Rough done drop me, man. That's my boy for life.
He take care of you for sure. Kind of cheesy, bro, but you've always seen like the, like the story DJ battles where one goes and the next guy goes. Let's say DJ Duo. Who is your all-time DJ that you want to do something like that with, that we probably would know about?
Good question.
Man, see, I'm weird, man, because so I started taking DJing seriously like 2020, November, and ever since then, like my DJ hero has always been like Metro. So, like whenever I do a show and like Metro's on the flyer, like I'm kind of good. That's like my go-to guy. If it was a DJ out there that I could do a show with, I don't know. I really don't know, man. It's like a lot of cliche people say like Jazzy Jeff or people like that. But I'm a local guy, man. Like I got local heroes. So
shout out to Metro,
man. Shout out to Metronome, man.
Mine would be Spinderella. She's
Legend.
still hard.
For sure.
I saw her in the hip hop thing. Damn.
I'm gonna ask. It's probably a tough question, but fuck it. What's your favorite R&B album of all time?
Ooh,
I know that's fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Man, it seems like it changes with the years.
You can do a top 3 if you really got to.
All right, so top 3, I'm just gonna do lately. Definitely Marvin Gaye. It's the album. The album cover like everybody's like in the house party. I Want You. Marvin Gaye, I Want You. I've been listening to D'Angelo Brown Sugar heavily lately. I actually like that one better than the other one. They say the other one is his best, but I think Brown Sugar is his best.
It's weird. Untitled is his best song. Brown Sugar is a way better album.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
It's a weird concept because the Untitled album is not that good.
Yeah. So yeah, between that, I I actually ran like Channel Orange by Frank Ocean into the ground.
Wow.
But I don't know if you really call that R&B. That's more.
No, that's R&B for sure. That's
think it
R&B for
is.
sure.
No, it's pop. It's like shopping music.
Nah, stop it.
Target music as well. Okay.
But yeah. If I had to, if I had to put 2 albums that kind of just describe me, well, 3. If I had to put 3 albums that describe me: D'Angelo Brown, Sugar, Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be, and
there you go.
Marvin Gaye, I Want You.
I'm gonna call you out though because you said more recently, and none of those.
No, I think what he's been spinning recently.
What I've been spinning
Got you.
Yeah.
What's something recent you feel like?
Ladies
Personal
Damn Near
Time.
Perfect song, by the way. By D'Angelo. Ladies, like, it's like
Yeah, Lady.
perfect the way he did it. Like, you really 10 out of 10.
That Where I Want to Be is a special album.
Yeah, and D'Angelo washed Smokey on.
Oh man,
That was crazy.
gone. Smokey, just don't even. We don't even want to know you did it.
A lot of the remakes,
No disrespect,
a
Smoke.
lot of the covers,
Respect,
I
Smoke.
want to call them that the newer niggas do are way better than the OGs,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
100%.
Not in hip hop.
Yeah, because that.
Hip hop niggas can't do like a
They be trying. I mean, like samples.
We want like
Oh,
Drake
they
to watch,
abuse the
make
sample.
Juicy or
Yeah,
something.
samples aren't good, but I feel you,
Ooh.
R&B wise they do a little better.
R&B wise, yeah.
Stolen.
Like Mary J. Blige got Old Girl Out Here. Oh fuck, what is it?
Shaka Khan?
You like her better?
I don't agree
Really?
there.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
agree there.
It don't hit the
I don't
same,
agree
man.
there. I am not
I will
agree
say
there.
Mary did get Rolls Royce out of there.
That's fair to say as well.
Going down. She
My,
did get Royce.
My biggest one that people do not agree with, I think Boyz II Men's King Stand the Rain is better than New Editions, and I know that's crazy. The acapella version is better than me.
Is it drugs?
Nope, it's just my opinion.
Is it drugs?
I mean,
Yeah. I listen to, it's a group, it's called Intro. They did Ribbon in the Sky. I don't know if it's better, but it's close.
It's got that upbeat to it. I know you're talking about.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't say it's better.
I'm gonna have
I
to-
said
I'm
it's
gonna have
close.
to Check that one
I
out.
know you don't.
Stop while you're ahead, bro.
Better than the Blind Man version?
Nigga,
No way.
You only wrapped up. You only say that because it is Smokey, not because it's better.
Stevie.
That's what I meant.
Stevie.
Stop while you're ahead.
All right, man. All right, so just on the building, man. I want to know, man. We definitely cherish and honor the Nap DJs, man. I feel like they're the best DJs in the world, personally.
Speak on it.
I stand on that.
Talk about it.
So if you could describe in one word or just a short phrase, what makes a Nap
A haiku, if
DJ
you will.
a Nap DJ?
I don't know, man. I just feel like we, like as a collective, like we just make parties just kind of flow differently. I think. One thing that I've kind of noticed about all like the DJs who like are doing well in the city, they have the ability to make like their set just seem like one whole song. Like if you ever
I agree
like
with
watch
this
if you ever watch like Metro, like it's like a lot of just seamless
every time.
like art. Like you don't like you start here and like you get to the middle and you're like, how in the world did I get here? But like I'm having a great time, and then you get to the end and it's like completely different from the beginning. I think Nap DJs just have a very it's basically blending. We really do well at the blending art of things to just make the party flow. It's not
Absolutely.
like a lot of hard stops or hard cuts to different songs. We just do it. I think we do a good job just making things make sense.
That's real, man.
And hard stopping the party. That's why I be like, these niggas struggling up there. I am not nice.
crazy.
But I feel like
Hard
it's
I was
stop.
just quiet right
Yeah,
now. Like,
But I feel like
Buddy
that
up there
hard
must have
stop,
some problems.
it's more common than you think. You know what I'm saying? You go to different places, different cities in the nation, and that happens a lot.
Yeah, you go to
Niggas try
you
to
go to
talk
New
through
York.
it.
Yeah, you go to New
Yeah.
York.
Drop the horns.
New
For
York,
sure.
New York, Houston. It's a lot of they transition with the mic.
Yep.
Yep.
A lot. So it's just a lot of I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to do. I'm gonna hype up what I'm about to do, and then I'm gonna go into it
Versus blending it.
versus blending it in.
yeah, let's do it, bro.
I want to stop.
For sure. Man, round of applause, DJ Soul in the building, man.
That was a good one.
Appreciate it.
For sure. Shout out to the pregame podcast, pop quiz, man. Let's get into it, man. I think it's important that we just talk about, hearing that origin story. Can you kind of explain how you became passionate about the opportunity to DJ, or when you really became passionate about music as a whole?
Pandemic DJ.
Yeah. I guess you could call me that. So the first time I actually DJ was in 2014. I was at Tuskegee University. That's where I graduated from.
Shout out to HBCUs, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to you.
You from here originally?
I am. I'm from here. Yep. I went down to Tuskegee.
All y'all did that. Your friend group, man.
Yeah. Shout out my boy
I didn't know
Justin.
that about y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, Justin followed me. My boy Izzy
He
went
said
to.
them niggas on my back.
My boy Izzy went down to TSU. So yeah, we definitely repping HBCUs. But no, man, 2014, like I was kind of like an aux cord DJ. I had a very successful like house party with my friends, and I said, man, I'm gonna get a turntable. So I got like a $200 turntable, and my first actual party was like our sold out like local club, like it was packed wall to wall. So
Wow.
first
That's
time
crazy.
That's major.
Yeah,
How
so
much you make?
I probably made like, I think he threw me like 160 maybe for like 4 or 5 hours of DJing.
Shit. Which at the time, he's probably
Abused.
like, shit, man.
Right, like,
I might be like,
I'm gonna buy some shoes.
that nigga owe me.
Shout out to Cody, man. Yeah, it was my first gig.
I'd be like, man, I just made 160, nigga.
Yeah, I'm a broke college student.
Right,
so
that's
I'm like,
big
hey,
money.
you throw
Got
me
a fire ass meal after
Yeah,
that.
money.
Yeah, you throw me
You do a lot with
160.
160.
But
Hey,
guess
I made
what?
it
Times
work.
have changed.
Times
Today's
have
price
changed.
is not yesterday's price.
Things they are changing.
Yeah, so then
Times have changed.
fast forward after I graduated college, I just dropped DJing because I moved to Augusta. Didn't really know anybody, so I dropped DJing. Fast forward to 2020, pandemic hits, and my current wife, I'm just talking to her. I'm just like, man, I think I'm gonna pick up DJing. I wanna find a side hustle. I'm passionate about this music thing. And she actually supported it.
Shout out to her for supporting that.
shout
Shout
out to
Shout out
Support.
to being
She
supportive.
could've said,
Indeed.
I mean, really, you really want to do that, and you naturally go,
Yeah.
man, she ain't fucking with it.
No.
You gotta yourself be like, she ain't fucking with it. I chill.
Yeah,
You
no,
got a
man.
life partner, you have to be like,
Yeah, for
put
sure.
it
Can I stream
on.
games then? Can I be
What can I do next?
No,
Shout out to her for supporting you.
Well, you gotta run
Support
ideas
is
too. You
real,
gotta run
man.
ideas too.
Yeah.
Then.
Support is real.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, to this day,
evaluation.
yeah, to this day, like 80% of the mixes that
Turnin.com.
you've heard me do, any blends you heard me do, I've run them by her.
That's tight.
Oh, that's tight, man.
she's
That's
like
awesome.
She's like my A&R.
That's tight.
Oh wow, y'all doing a great job.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
That's big, man.
Y'all make a great team, man.
Wife said solo my ass.
It's a duo.
She actually asked me about that. She actually asked me about that. She was like, "So are you gonna change your Instagram name, like, because you're not technically solo anymore?" I was like, nah.
It's money in the name, man. There's only reason I ain't just money in there. I can't.
Right.
People know me. I can't just be
My daddy
changing.
name's blood on that name.
Yeah,
She could have easily been like,
Nah, that's
I
awesome,
think
man.
it's a bad idea. You'd have been like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 2020, I bought some more DJ equipment, bought another turntable. That was about the spring of 2020. And then I moved back to Indianapolis in November of 2020 and took my first class at Decademics. November.
Shout out to Academics.
Academics really has like Hall of Fame niggas coming out of there.
Nah,
They
for sure,
do.
man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
Metronome,
they do.
man.
Coaching tree crazy.
Sensei, Master
coaching
Splinter,
tree
if you
is
will.
nuts.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Coaching tree is nuts.
yeah, it's really nuts. Like everybody that's doing something in the city are definitely underneath that umbrella.
That's crazy.
So it's nuts.
Metronome
Shout out to
King.
Metronome for not being Suge Knight about it.
Metronome King Kai out
'Cause I
here.
would need 5%. Everything y'all do.
Well, we pay for the classes, so he, yeah.
I want
we definitely
5%
pay
of
for
the booking
classes.
fees.
DJ who was Q? Q in the ranks
Yeah, I
too.
know he in the church.
He developing.
Shout out Q. Shout out Q.
For sure.
Do all my family
You in the
events. I
title
love
chamber
you.
for sure. You in the
I'm
training.
calling Q.
Yeah, he up there.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. Because I started in November 2020, and he basically just had to tell me like, bro, you don't need this as frequently as.
Oh, you gave the black belt.
Yeah, he was like, just stop.
Hey, bro, stop paying me every week. Man. This is stupid.
Well,
I
hey,
love you too much to watch you do
And
it.
like I could tell he was trying to be nice about it. He was like, it's totally up to you. But
He
I'll
said,
just take your money.
Right.
I will take it. You don't have to do it.
So, what you want to learn today, bro?
Yeah, because I think I stayed there until I think my last class was like March of 2022.
Wow.
Type deal, yeah. I just
you mastered it,
Yeah,
man.
I went weekly. Like I didn't miss. I think the only time I missed class is like when he had COVID, and it was just like, yeah, I'm going every week.
Yeah, at least 5 days.
But yeah, man, that's the origin, man. I started Decademics, and then I think we had our first like live stream in like March of 2021. Metro kind of saw potential in me then, took me to Cholita. Then you fast forward to April or March of 2022. I did Ferris and Friends at Sundry and Vice, and yeah, since
The
then
rest is history.
And it's been up ever since.
Yeah.
Who
Man.
else is in your draft class from Decademics?
So my draft class, I would say, is Ferris, Vic.
Strong draft class.
Very.
Yeah.
It's 03.
With
Top 3 draft classes is
with-
crazy.
Yeah,
for sure. With the event series to follow, which is crazy too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Can we get into the name DJ Solo though? You know what I mean? Why the name DJ Solo?
So Solo, the nickname was actually given to me by my boy Izzy in high school. Random Facebook posts. I think I was mad at a girlfriend or something, and I just said, I'm just kicking it solo tonight. And
I ain't put up D hallway. He had it ready for you.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, there goes Solo.
He had it ready for you.
I said I'm just kicking
And
it
your heart
solo.
wasn't even healed yet.
And I was playing football at the time, so I wore the number 8. So originally the nickname was Solo Ocho, that Izzy gave to me. And then obviously I stopped playing football, went on to college, and Solo just kind of stuck. It's what
That's crazy,
I
man.
went with.
Shout out to Chris, man.
Yeah. So now it's kind of altered a little bit. So now I kind of do a play on the, when you're in a choir, like you have a solo. If you look at the definition of solo,
for sure.
It's just somebody like performing a an individual piece of a.
That's fire, man.
So yeah.
Nicknames given by friends always tend to go well.
Shout
Well,
out
they stick.
Izzy.
They stick.
For sure.
Shout out Izzy.
You don't want one from an outsider. That's usually not gonna be good.
Nah, it's
not
gonna,
your
it's gonna
friend.
stink.
Yeah.
We don't care about you.
We got an internal Oscorp DJ, man. We trying to make him do the jump, but he won't go. Convince my nigga to go into Decademics. What's the
Man,
pitch?
Look, rough. Just go in, man. Like it's fun.
It's on
Like
my
it's
table.
it's
It's on my
literally
list
bro.
of
I'm
things.
telling you, it's worth it.
I believe it.
Cause
I believe it.
Yeah, it's worth it. Like I love that was the highlight because I went on Mondays, so that was the highlight of my Monday. Like you have a hard day at work, it don't matter because I know at 5:30, like I'm gonna be doing what I actually want to do. So,
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
it's definitely worth it.
That's amazing, man. Kudos to you, man. I want to actually continue on with the story, man, and get into a night with Solo. One thing that's been really cool about just the development of DJs in the city, and shout out to Metronome as well, that everybody has their own business or event series to follow, which is crazy. And I think there's also been, we talked about this with Ferris, we was on the show, but just I don't want to say the cutoff of the middleman, but you all are going and get it by yourselves. Yeah. It doesn't involve anybody else. Like, now I'm actually going to throw my own party, have somebody work the door, get all that bread because I'm bringing the party. I'm the one providing the vibes. So how did you get into, creating your series A Night with Solo in the city?
So it pretty much started like I was, excuse me. When I started out, like I was, started to pick up. I started to get booked at different places, and it was just a strong desire to just really want to do my own thing, man. It was just like, I don't want to continue to just be underneath somebody else's flyer and kind of you do what fits their event.
party.
Yeah. So it was more so, and I remember like it was yesterday. I was at the Songs for You pop up when they had just came out with their first shirt, and I'm just talking to Ferris and Vic, and I'm just like, man, I just
Shout out
really
to corporate.
Yeah, shout out to corporate. I was just like, man, I just really want to do my own thing, and they were like, Ferris was like, I can hook you up with, the bar manager at Sundry and Vice. And I was like, all right,
Wow.
bet. I was like, yeah, that'll work. And fast forward, a night with Solo happens. Cause me as a DJ, it's you mentioned like collecting the bread. It was, I have a pretty good career. So the money, I think that's why a lot of promoters kind of struggle to, cause they will try to take advantage of you. And I think that's what's kind of
abuse.
I think that's what kind of made me successful because it's like I'm not hurting for the bread. So
Yeah.
like I'm doing it for the art, I'm doing it for the love, and it's having that full control of your own event.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And you can tell too, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real, even with just the theme of it all, it's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
like it's stressful. It definitely stressful getting like from event to event, but I wouldn't trade it.
I believe it.
For sure. I think that's just it's been a special time period, and the city's going to continue to be so, man. You think about a Thursday night, and really, no disrespect, but for me, that was like the first legit Thursday event that was happening.
Got
you
me
knew
out
it was,
the house.
Man, 2 weeks. It was 2 times a month.
Yep, bi-weekly.
And you knew, and you knew it was gonna pull up, man.
That ain't finna wear me out.
And it was crazy. Can you just talk about just the journey of that? You know what I'm saying?
More than that would have been nuts.
For sure.
That'd have been crazy.
Just the journey of that, man. Like seeing your event grow. Like, what were some of the lessons you learned in that process?
Yeah. So first the night was solo, June 2nd, 2022. For the first 45 minutes, I DJ'd for myself and the bar.
Okay.
There was nobody there. Obviously, my wife and my sister.
On the chair.
The real ones.
Yeah.
DJ Duo.
sitting on that famous couch right in front of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was maybe like five people that I knew that popped out for it. And I remember just ending that night, and I'm just talking to my wife. I'm just like, I gotta figure out how to pick this up, or they gonna cut me. They gonna cut the hell out of me. So I was like, all right. So then you fast forward to it was about a month after the Renaissance album dropped, and I love that album cover to cover. So
Shout
I
out to
didn't.
you.
Yeah,
I did not.
really?
No.
Man, you tripping, man. That Renaissance
It gets
album
better and
goes
better.
crazy.
It really
That's
does.
what everybody keeps saying.
Renaissance goes crazy.
I'm hearing.
I think I just appreciated the artwork.
There's an art
behind
to it
like
for sure.
it's literally every song.
I'm in the
connects.
Renaissance household. I am.
Are you saying that Renaissance was your really that was the one that jumped it off?
That was the one that jumped
Well, I'm
off.
glad I was in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm saying I was
Yeah.
happy to be a
Renaissance.
part of the Renaissance.
And I'll say that the preface.
What was your outfit, Ree?
I'm sorry, what?
What'd you wear?
Crazy. Yeah.
I wore my wife in there. We went in there. She was the company
That's real though.
I wore my
That's
wife in there.
crazy. That's real.
I said, can we go? I said, honey, we
That's
go.
crazy.
You know what I was
That's
getting into,
wild.
but I knew what I got out of.
No,
How about
I,
that?
no. When I
No reflective silver
Yes,
crop tops.
sir.
Okay.
No,
And-
yeah.
The
and it
Hubble
had-
telescope at
to
the
be
show
honest,
with the dressing the
at the time
platinum.
he did that, the silver hadn't popped like that.
Yeah,
yet.
it
It wasn't happening yet because the tour hadn't been announced.
Got you.
So it was just people enjoying the album. It would have. I was.
I want to say the craziest thing I saw at that event. Shout out to the LGBTQ community.
We
but,
gonna do that. Shit in there.
the craziest thing I saw, man. A guy actually walked into Sundry and Vice
Yeah, we
with
saw the
like
IA+,
nothing
you
but
missed
chaps on. He had chaps and I wanted some type of underwear, just
Yeah.
chaps
Oh,
and
wow.
underwear.
Oh, it was cocks out in there.
Yeah, it was.
It was, bro. And I was like,
And at that
and
point,
no, and again, I didn't know at the time the album was new.
Oh man.
So I'm in there like,
That's
I
crazy.
want you, no big deal. But you get in there with your wife, you realize this was a girl's night.
Yeah,
This was not a night for the fellas. Because then you look around like,
you got to ask yourself, like,
Nobody
man,
here.
when did my flyer get into that algorithm? When
hey,
did that
I'm
happen?
hey,
Swim
telling you,
team
it
was there,
a
man.
girls' night.
because that's
Diving team.
Yeah, that's the craziest part because I actually like the first event that actually had like a great crowd, but it was like a stable crowd that everybody could handle was actually the night that I did with Metronome. It was the Sade album cover. So that was
remember
actually
that.
he brought basically his crowd came out because they wanted to hear Sade. Because fun fact, before Beyonce, the album covers were more so for aesthetic. It was you weren't necessarily going
Getting
to
just that album.
Yeah, you weren't just gonna hear Sade. It was like I'm just gonna try to throw Sade in. But I knew how big the Renaissance album was, so I actually, and this kind of set the format for all the Night with Solos. After that, I curated an entire 2-hour set. 'Cause I know I only got 2 hours because people are gonna show up at either 9
Wow.
and later. So I curated an entire 2-hour set just with nothing but Beyonce. I planned every transition that
That's
that I
crazy,
made,
man.
and every A Night with Solo after that has been that, which is why I keep it a bi-weekly event because I have a week to basically map out how I'm going
Game plan.
go from
That's fire.
Get the
There's
film
been
studio.
there's been some hitters. Like some of them were like Usher was crazy.
Yeah, Usher was nuts.
Usher was crazy. Don Toliver was crazy.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite A Night with
Man,
Solo.
Rihanna was crazy as well.
That was a good one.
It was another one that was nuts too. It was like a neo soul one, I think, or something. It was a few of them. Like, wow, this is like a night.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you tired of niggas telling you which ones to do next?
No, I
What a nice
appreciate-
guy.
I appreciate the suggestions. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do it next, but I definitely I
put it in the
appreciate
queue?
it. Yeah, I put it in.
you've been ducking Pretty Ricky.
Do they have 2 hours?
He can figure it out.
Hey, yeah, that's
Do
another
they have
part.
2
That's
hours?
another
That's
part.
fair
Like
to say.
people suggest artists, and it's just like in my head, I'm like, do I really have 2 hours of material?
They got 47 minutes, and that's tough.
Right,
Yeah. Now what do I do?
Because
That would be a crazy 47 minutes.
It would, but then you got to figure out another.
pregnant
As his plan goes, you got to do another hour and 13.
Right.
Okay,
right, yeah, because
more work to do.
you got to think from 9 to 10, you really need to just be playing like the B-side stuff. Because 10 to 11, that's when you got to.
Yeah, you got to play the
Just
line.
do one on
starters
Park
for
call
sure.
today.
The starter
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah, because
Just do 106 Park call today.
yeah, my
With the
favorite.
honeycomb.
Hey, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
How do you navigate, like, obviously when you say you curate these sets, how do you navigate between, like, this is what I like to hear and this is what the people want to hear? Because I know a lot of times the people, and I never agree with the people, especially with Nat BJ, I never agree with the people, but they don't play this, or they play too much of this, or they don't do that. It's like, I feel like the DJs do the best they can to, like, kind of, appease the crowds, but obviously it's their craft. They're going to play what they want to play. So how do you kind of, like, how do you deal with that?
So with a night with Solo, I think the reason I love the event so much is because, if I post a Jasmine Sullivan flyer, I know whoever's coming out for Jasmine Sullivan, everything Jasmine Sullivan
It's free game.
is free game. I think that's the
Have
beauty.
you done that?
I have. That's actually my second favorite of night with Sullivan.
The Jasmine Sullivan was crazy as well.
Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox.
Got the heat.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn, I missed Ari. I did not know that.
yeah, it was
They played
Jasmine.
Excuse me, they sung that to the top of their lungs. Excuse me, go crazy every time.
Yeah, the women in there were
Hooting and hollering.
letting some hurt go.
Yeah, because hey, you be in there.
Yeah, they were letting some hurt go for sure. But yeah,
Angry drinking.
but yeah, that's like, I think that's the beauty of it. But then when I do like outside events, I always make sure in my set I play something that's true to me. The Songs for You that I did, it was like a small vinyl store. It was like I know what people like to hear, but like I'm gonna get this Brown Sugar acapella in at some point in there. Like I have to get that off. Or even Ferris and Friends, it was like, okay, I know people like this song, but I'm gonna make sure I get Erykah Badu, back in the day, Puff in. Or I think in that set I did like a James Brown, The Payback.
Woo!
Wow.
Just because I knew, I could transition into
Sold me out.
Total and Biggie.
Sounds crazy.
Sounds
You see,
immaculate.
I just did it in my head. It's crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Woo!
Can you give us a little bit more detail in the preparation of it? Because I feel like, it's easy for people to, you always think, okay, I'm going to go to a night with Solo. I know it's going to be fire, but people don't really understand how much time you're dedicating to really putting on a great event. So what does that process look like for you behind the scenes when you're getting ready for a show?
Yeah, so I immediately after my night with Solo, I start brainstorming like, okay, who do I want to do next? What makes sense? Is it somebody's birthday coming out? Did somebody recently drop a album that social media is really engaging with? Once I find that artist, shoot it to my flyer guy. Shout out to Brandon Fennell. I actually graduated from Tuskegee with him as well. He makes all my flyers. So then once I get the flyer made, the week before, I'm just throwing everything into a crate. Just throwing everything. I don't have any plan yet. Just throwing everything into a crate. And then the week,
Literally, like a tangible crate. Like
No,
got,
no.
Okay, I'm about to say, damn, you still got the records?
No, I don't got the records. Yeah, just crate on my computer. I'm just throwing all the songs that I got by them. Just throwing it in a crate. And then the week of the event, I'm just putting them into place like almost like a jigsaw puzzle. Like, all right, this intro fits with this. All right, this B-side can go here.
Wow.
And what it leads up to is Wednesday night, I'm up until, sometimes 2, 3 in the morning, just getting everything in its place. So then when I get off work on Thursday, I'm just walking in and I'm just essentially playing a mixtape that I created live. So yeah.
Let me ask this question. Maybe you've done this. Maybe you thought about it. Would it be tougher? What would it look like for you to do a year? We're doing 2012 in here tonight. A night with Solo 2012.
I think I actually really want to do that.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's funny because we always throw 90s and 2000s parties, but for whatever reason, the 2010s,
2010s, yeah.
It's still too new.
It's forgotten. It's like 2020. I'll take it to 2008. 2008 to like 2015.
College.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a time.
Crazy, man. Like
Crazy time.
Time.
Yeah, like I want to say
It's not funny because I was in college with your ass. Fuck you.
the most disappointing thing to me, like, made me think like maybe my college years was trash. I played Travis. It was Travis Porter and Waka Flocka Go Shorty Go, and like nobody was really reacting
That's
to
great.
it.
That was the
like,
moment too, man.
I was like, whoa. I was like, man, maybe my college years were trash. That
was a bad crowd.
Yeah,
that was a bad crowd.
Hey, those people just
should have been in there.
Yeah, that was a heater to me. But
It
yeah.
was.
Yeah. So.
You know,
Yeah,
I know.
I feel like a year would just because people are gonna be like, ooh,
Yeah.
you forget songs so easy.
Do 2016 first.
2016, 2017, 2011, 2004. It's just gonna be like, oh, did that did come out
2016
then?
was crazy for a lot of.
A year would probably be. It might be a little harder.
That's what and that would be harder for you to do that because you got a little more groundwork to do.
Right, because it's more gaps and spaces.
Yeah.
But then again, like usually on a year-to-year basis, as of recently, everybody kind of follows the same sound.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
2015, 2016, like everybody's going to be relatively in the same kind of BPM department. So it works out.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
I know we got Future and Wayne on Friday,
Oh, yeah.
and I actually got my permission slip signed
I'm glad you did.
because my wife, I said, it's Lil Wayne.
It's Dwayne.
There's so much.
It's the Wayne Carter,
mean,
babe.
I really plan to be
Dwayne
in
Michael
there.
Carter.
I'm gonna do my version of Hoot and Hollering. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'm looking forward to it,
And
man.
I know you like a Lil Wayne nigga. I know you gonna play like that shit.
Man, it's crazy.
Man, when I came to Hi-Fi about that event, like it was, I could give a damn. I could sell one ticket. It could just be one person there with me. I'm gonna have the time of my damn life. Hey, Lil Wayne, man. Growing up in the Lil Wayne era,
it was a privilege.
It's crazy,
It
man.
was a privilege.
We didn't deserve it.
There,
at all.
A privilege.
there's hymns out there
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's tough being adult in the post Wayne era though. It's not as fun.
He didn't age
Yeah.
well. It happens.
Yeah.
It got
But you know what's funny though? He has not aged well, and it means he doesn't control rap
Still
music.
got
like
great
he did.
verses though.
But all the music is still aging well. It's weird. It's
crazy.
Yeah,
he can't do it.
He's done better than Eminem did. For
Yeah,
sure.
like if
sure.
I go back
Yeah.
and play Drop 3, I'm like, nigga,
Still gonna enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
There's
it's
gonna-
crazy.
It's only like 4 Eminem songs I can go back and listen to. Like, this is tight.
You can go listen to Louisiana. And be
Stan.
like, yep.
Yeah,
Still
that
good.
was a
yeah.
time,
So
man.
it's weird
Ahead
that
Ahead
he
of
did.
his time.
I mean, it doesn't do as well as it used to, but none of the shit is like that shit's weak now. Nope, that shit hit.
They tried that on Twitter a couple days ago.
Who did?
Oh, they been trying to fuck Lil Wayne up.
No, Steelers gonna hit
They
right
been trying to
now.
say,
man, this-
they were trying to say like the bars would ain't hitting.
They lied.
Yeah,
I was
disagree.
like,
You know
Liar,
who
liar.
it is. You know who it is on X now. It's them Gen Zers.
Oh yeah, well, them the same. Hey, listen, they don't like
we need
nothing.
to
Yeah, 'cause
muffle them.
Like I was playing like Lil Wayne's hardest hits for my sister. She's a Gen Zer, and she
It just
was,
really,
wasn't moving?
she was just
Wanna hear
like,
young
she
boy
was
and
like,
little baby.
she was like, that's it.
Oh,
I said, oh, hey, bro, like I'm talking like I'm playing like beat without bass type.
you
Like,
trying to get her together,
bro? And she like, that's it.
He said, so this song is called Old School. Okay, listen to this.
Oh yeah, but these new kids, because I try to put, my brother's 18. I'm like, go listen to Squad Up because it's fire. But I'm like,
Niggas not everybody can listen.
So
to
here's the
Squad Up,
thing,
bro.
though. Right?
That's a lot.
I think
That's a lot.
it's
fire, though.
That's a lot.
It's Young Boy that has the 500 Degree song.
Yeah.
And I had to put kids on. I was like, Wayne.
hey,
Got one
Diamond
too,
Team
right?
Samurai is fire though.
I understand that, but it was a shock to them.
I'm a young boy.
That Wayne, I was like, wait a minute. I said, what y'all listen to? Is that Wayne? No, it's Young Boy. There's a problem here, guys.
Well, the thing, Young
Spend
Boy,
it. Please turn on 500 Degrees. Turn it on right now.
if I was a child within the last few years,
I thought as a child.
and I heard, if I heard AI Young Boy 1 and 2, I would be around here telling niggas it's the best rapper I've ever heard, and best rapper alive as well.
Okay.
So I kind of get it how these young niggas think, because I'm like, yeah, this is the best nigga I ever heard rap.
But it's the
My 18 years.
it's the fact that you can cover a song like that and think that's where it came from and not understand just like Turks and Caicos. Like these kids do not know that Jay-Z song.
They don't know that.
They don't want to hear it.
We took that song word for word.
They don't
That's
believe
plagiarism.
it. No, he didn't. Rod Wave didn't do that. I was like, nope. Just
But
take this out.
there's been times when we, as
the fuck
older
outta
people,
here. Yeah.
we hear songs and we're like, we didn't know it. There's some songs where I didn't know at first.
Y'all are more
that-
respectful, but y'all
that
just
it
started
was
the whole
made
interview
from
off
someone
by
else.
saying this person killed this person on that track. That song's better than that one.
But
y'all are these niggas.
right.
'Cause Turks and Caicos is
that
not
means
better
I
than
know that the other person did it.
They'll get there. You had to have the same moment you gave that little nigga with Turks and Caicos with Girls, Girls, Girls. This is not his song, bro. He did this. He's still gonna tell you that Rod Wave did better.
Man, what can we expect from the set on Friday? Just you know what I mean, just
Give you that.
I don't even want
Just a little
to
bit.
listen to
Can't
him.
give you that.
I thought you liked the
What
plot
you can do
summaries.
is maybe request a song you really want to hear. You might be able to squeeze it in for you.
I thought you was a plot
Yeah,
summary.
I
nigga, man.
think I will throw up some just to make sure I kind of cover all bases because Lil Wayne has a very huge
Oh,
catalog.
yes, huge.
Yeah, you gonna play some post Carter 4 shit,
Don't.
like after Carter 4 shit, maybe. He got some verses. He got some verses.
See, the thing about Post Carter 4, I don't know what it is. Like I love
not
his
the same,
verses, but it just doesn't hit the same.
Nah,
Like,
it doesn't.
Like I'm
Like,
talking about,
there's
like
some cool
I'm talking about
songs.
like elite, like Smuckers or M's. I'm not talking about no bullshit.
okay.
M's is crazy though.
So
I'm gonna try to
Okay.
slide it in, man. But you gotta think like
Don't do nothing for me. Do what you was already gonna do.
No,
That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
what a polite gentleman he is. He said,
said,
okay.
I'm because you gotta think I got Future too, and he has a very large catalog.
And
as
his
well.
doesn't stop.
Man, I know you got some hitters. I know you got some.
His is technically still going somehow.
I know you got
the Q's going crazy over here.
Yeah. I know you got some elite Future shit to drop as well, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, because going to school in the South, I got hip to Future a lot earlier than people up here. I actually hated Future, man. My roommate, shout out to Larry. My roommate, his alarm clock was I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rich Kids. It was a Rich Kids song. They're like a Atlanta group. They kind of came up with Travis Porter, like that whole era.
The area for sure.
But it was the most annoying song ever. And like it was his alarm clock, and I know Future was on it, and I hated Future from that day forward. And then he came out with forgot what mixtape that was. It was right before I think
Pluto.
Astronaut Stratus.
No, it was so Astronaut Status. Yes, that's when I definitely hopped on. Yep, Birds Take a Bath, Blow, My Ho 2. Yeah, that's when I hopped on the Future wagon.
Hey,
really,
gospel
yeah.
songs
It's so
right there.
funny
Yeah.
these song titles. We 30 plus. Like my whole two.
Nah, that my Ho 2 I don't care if nobody else feels it Friday. I'm gonna feel it. Yeah, my Ho 2 has to get played.
Man, pull up, bro.
Ribbons in the sky.
Um,
My ho two.
For sure.
Hey, if you could do something with them too, I would like to hear it. All right. I would like to hear it.
That's the transition.
Are the early bird tickets still up? Or the price has
Yeah. So they're I think they're $20 right now until the day of the show, and then the day of the show
Okay.
they go to $30.
Them hi-fi carries them fees.
Yeah, they do, man.
Please, nigga.
Yeah.
High Five's a good venue though.
It's part of the
nice-
game.
It's nice.
They be in there bartender for real. I appreciate their bartenders.
Yeah.
For sure.
They make you a good old fashioned.
They be tricking you too.
What you
No
mean?
offense to y'all know you're working with them. They tricked me. You want a double?
That's
Well, double the
That'll
price,
be
bro.
that'll be 26. I
do
said.
you fall for that Chipotle?
They never
know the
asked
gang?
Chipotle.
I know. Nah.
They only operate in spoonfuls at Chipotle.
It's
If
weird.
he said, "Do you want 2 spoons?" You
One
already know.
spoon,
With
sir.
that second
They
spoon
would
in
never
there.
ask that on the meat.
I'll
Though.
eat Chipotle no more.
It's so good.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
costs $20 to get
Price
Chipotle
is
now?
too ridiculous. Bro. I can't do it.
Chipotle
no
is a
more.
Mexican restaurant.
It is. I
It's
went
no
to
longer
listen.
fast food. It's a
My wife
Mexican
went to Chipotle 2 weeks ago. Spent $44. I said, nah, it's over.
That's crazy.
For
That's what I
how
would
many- for how
drink.
many people though?
Me and her.
I don't
Two
get a drink.
bowls, chips, guac. And they got me on the double meat. They got
Okay,
me.
all right.
They got
Hello,
me. They got me. Pause.
Double meat, man.
Oh, man.
They got me. But I'm like, when the fuck did this
You
shit cost
got-
$44?
So,
I ain't even get my kids
You got
nothing to
2
eat.
spoons, man.
so
crazy.
let me
We
tell
got
you what
zero
they're
bowl this
doing.
motherfucker now.
So now they don't
Probably
be
Gordo
wanting
when you
to.
walk
You know,
in.
regular people go to work, right?
Yes.
Sometimes niggas don't have dinner till like 7 or 8.
Facts.
So
Most times.
you go to Chipotle after like 7.
They don't want to cook nothing.
They don't want to cook
They don't
no
want to put
new
no
fresh
fajita
shit.
on. Chicken
That's-
and all. So wait.
we had all our fajita vegetables for the night. It's only 8 o'clock. Y'all close to 10.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm
Hey,
cutting people
man.
off, man.
And I don't like a person who builds the bowl. That was double. I hate them niggas.
I'm starting to boycott. Listen, make a sandwich at home. I'm telling y'all. Always have fast food.
Stay home.
Make you a sandwich before you leave the house. You ain't gonna be hungry.
Yeah, they'll snitch on you. They'll snitch on you at the register.
You got to rub one out before you go to eat. Clear your mind.
Going somewhere, grab you a little piece of sandwich or something. Don't do it because McDonald's value meals are all $10 now. Y'all don't know.
McDonald's.
If you want a Big Mac with a large fry and a large fry, it's going to be $11.
Yeah, it's $12.
Change.
Make you a turkey sandwich.
Eat it home.
Make you a turkey sandwich.
You got some ramen in the pantry.
Make you a sandwich.
That shit up. Everything's more expensive.
They're taking advantage of us now.
It's all boutique prices.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of us now.
It's all lounge vibes.
Only we can stop it, guys. The dollar menu can come back if we demand it. Right now, we buy these $10 value meals, and they ain't gonna be like, "Well, fuck them."
This nigga is having a political moment over in the corner.
It's important.
He's trying to rally the people.
Yeah, he's trying to.
It's Fred Hammond over here.
Before you hit solo on Thursday,
here.
make you a sandwich, nigga. I'm telling you, though.
Hey, I definitely try to eat.
And then, if you're really smart, you make two, have one in the car waiting on you when you get out.
Oh, this nigga.
You good?
You've crossed the line.
That's when they gonna get you.
Crossed the line. Even Mr. Packer.
Because now you're going to be in line waiting on that. You're going to be in line waiting on that White
Castle. If I'm out and I've had some drinks, I can buy a meal tonight.
Yeah, I can eat some. Yeah, that's crazy.
The
car sandwich is nuts.
Nah, but when you think about, man, when you think about your career solo, man, what's the pinnacle of success like for you, man? What's the mountaintop when you like, all right, man, I've done it all as a DJ?
That's a good question. To be honest, I kind of came into the game just wanting to
be who
just
you are.
just kind of create an event that's up there with like the great events in Indy. Just when you hear Laurie, when you hear Daycation, when you hear events, Songs for You, like events like that, they get the city buzzing. So I just wanted to create an event like that, but also still be myself in these events. So and kind of get a culture going where if I go to a night with Solo, like I know I'm going to hear some stuff that I normally only play by myself in the car.
That's so important too.
Congratulations, nigga, you did it.
Hey,
You did it, bro.
listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Seriously, cherish this brother. He's told us on this show he's not in it for the money. He has a good career, and now he just told us that his pinnacle success, he's already reached it. I don't know if he know, but I know he can leave any day.
Yeah,
and he'll be fine.
I need it.
And that doesn't mean he won't come back and drop one on you every now and then, but
just don't go back to Paradise.
Cherish that brother.
Them.
Cherish this brother.
Yeah, so
because it could go.
I know you fuck with them. I'm gonna shut up. I don't want to just
no. Respect to Paradox. It just wasn't because the vibe of my event is everybody's you're supposed to come out, just have a
come as you are.
Yeah, come as you are, not have a lot of stress. And I respect the code that they're going by. They want to have a certain
they trying to be true.
Certain vibe, certain image in their place, which that's fine. But it just didn't fit the vibe of my event, which is why breaking news. I did get back in contact with Sundry and Vice.
Let's go.
What the hook gonna be?
There was
I hear that as well.
There was a.
He said my hoe too.
There was a mutual interest in me returning a night with Solo there.
You miss us and we miss you back.
Because I personally was spending a lot of money at that bar.
Yeah.
So I know other people were.
So
they got good old fashioned too.
So actually, so next weekend will actually be a night with Solo weekend. So this Thursday, January 18th, I will be hosting a night with Solo at Sundry and Vice.
Oh, you're
wow!
You can't get two permission slips.
Keep going.
Solo, I won't
say
be
more.
there.
But now I got it. But
I'll be there on Friday.
What's going on?
So I'll actually this Thursday, just to kind of start mellow, not to beat the bartenders over the head, I'll just be doing a dual feature of Frank Ocean and Daniel Caesar.
I'm gonna go wear my wife.
I'll get drunk. I'm gonna listen to that.
So I'll be starting off with that, and just kind of break down the me stopping a night with Solo there. I think the last one I actually did was in June, but the last
PreGame exclusive has been a while.
Yeah, the last official one there was July 6th. some type of encounter between a patron and a bartender.
Stop messing up for everybody. Stop.
So yeah, so
don't be that guy.
Don't be them niggas.
Stop.
Yeah, so I
How do you sleep at night?
yeah, so the bar manager.
You can't say that. Don't be victim shaming back there.
Yeah, so I actually had no idea about it, but bar manager texted me and she said, hey, we just need to put it on pause for the month of August, and I was like, all right, cool. In back
She
of my
suspend you indefinitely.
yeah, but in the back of my head, I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna kind of give it a long break just to really get things to kind of cool down, because I think it just really started to pick up a lot of steam.
And they want that old thing back.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't say this long.
This is a good week to have
We
it.
said 1 month.
Yeah, I think the bartenders, because you got to think Sundry and Vice, it's a, for lack of better terms, it's like a pretty cocktail place. Like
Yep.
you
They
go
make
there.
drinks.
Yeah, they actually how DJs look at music. That's how they look at their cocktails. So they want to take their time, make that perfect cocktail. I think the bartenders actually create their own cocktails that are on the menu.
They got some hitters as well.
So then you stuff 250 people
Fat in there.
in one
Shout out
bar,
to DJ
and now they
Solo.
now they're turning into
Just give me something, bro.
yeah club.
You ain't gotta
DJs.
mix it all the way, my nigga.
Yeah, and I kind of felt their pain too.
But
'cause-
cash is king.
Yeah, and the thing I think that was really like discouraging them. Like they would tell me, like, people obviously in a rush, just a lot of people, they just come up, let me get 10 shots. They'll get the 10 shots and literally zero out the tip right in front of them, and they was just like, well, damn. Because you got man, bartenders.
I have my opinions about tipping. I'm gonna tip the
Lord.
bartender.
Yeah, zeroing out the tip is crazy.
I'm a bartender tipping ass nigga.
Yeah, like zeroing out the tip on the 10-shot order in front of the bartender.
It's
crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I need
Don't
a
do
break.
that. Tip
I'll
your
be back.
When you
We
tip your
going
bartender,
outside. I got me fucked
if you tip
up.
your bartender well, they
They're
tend
gonna
to be
take
a
care
little
of
bit
you.
more heavy-handed on the drinks.
No, you know what else they're gonna do?
They're gonna focus
sure
on
they
you.
get you
next
out of
time.
line. Oh,
They're gonna
wait,
focus
let
on
me
you
get
when you
you.
come back up.
Yeah.
Because, I will say, and then a lot of niggas are scared of this. Open up a tab. They'll look at you a little quicker if you.
I've
open
never
up a
done
tab.
it before. I've never opened my tab before.
I feel like
It frightens
Me
me.
either.
And I'm glad you're doing it this week because you
Let
had
loose,
you
bro.
had fucked
Just
up
do
my
it.
life because you had fucked up when it was right.
Okay.
Because it was falling on when I got the weeks I got paid, but you had switched it up, and I was like, "Damn, you know that a few days before you get paid again, you be looking at your."
Friday.
I'm on that off week now.
So you want me to come out on Thursday? Though I can't do nothing this whole weekend because I went on Thursday.
Right.
But now that it's back to the pay week, we up.
No, man, hey man, just shoot me a text, man. You got
I'm
my
not-
number, man. You know you good with me.
I'll be in there buying drinks anyway. I have a problem.
But no, man, just I talk with the staff at Sundry, and
Let's go, man.
the power is definitely in our hands. We just gotta just make sure we just kind of taking care of the staff up there. And
For sure.
And take care of the venue.
That's
Tip
important.
the
And
bartenders.
take care of the
And
Well.
take
Don't
care
be
of
on
the
bullshit. Don't roll up in there. Don't smoke.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Then don't
Yeah,
bring
man.
your own outside liquor. Like
Don't
that.
do that.
Oh,
Like
come on, guys.
You're
This
threatening
ain't the
their-
movies.
Yeah, you're threatening their liquor license when you do stuff like that. So.
Just go back to your car, drink. Don't bring it in there.
Yeah.
If you're on that.
Yeah,
You feel like chaperone.
yeah. The owner said like he found like a fifth of Hennessy.
Oh,
Now, I'm not trying to make it a thing, Todd, but we know who drinks that stuff.
I'm just I'm just saying, bro. You bring a
We can't even
fifth,
hide from them allegations.
You niggas.
but a fifth you can't you can't even bring a pint. You bring a whole fifth.
That's
Because now
crazy.
you
the whole
sharing.
fifth in your
Now
pocket
you
is
pouring
crazy.
drinks.
That's nuts.
And you know what's crazy? It was probably a woman.
It was.
She breasted it.
Yeah, I think they
Fucking
called
naysayer.
they called like a friend group of women, like they had a whole fifth of Patron.
Oh, come on.
fifth?
It's not even good tequila, bitch.
Yeah.
A fifth?
Hey.
You out early, bro. Goddamn.
Hey.
It was a term.
We got guests.
I apologize for saying the B word. I didn't mean it. If that was you that brought the fifth of tequila to a bar.
Nah, they be breasting bottles, bro. That's just a real thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. But yeah, man, just
You gotta be heavy structure to do that.
yeah, just come out,
Big old
come out Thursday, man. Just enjoy the night. You take care of the bartenders.
man,
In
that's
turn,
crazy.
the ownership will take care of me. 'Cause
Yeah.
they love the event. They love you all. The bartenders just want to. They don't want to feel like crap. They already getting their ass
Pay
beat
their
every
bills if
night.
possible.
Yeah.
Get there early. I got a real good Sundry and Vice combo. It's crazy. The tequila club soda and the personal bottle of champagne is crazy. Get that. Ooh.
Oh,
How much is
wow.
champagne?
It's less
Fancy.
than $20.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Oh,
Oh,
It's crazy. It's a nice, it's a solid little champagne.
That's crazy, man. Listen, man. Before we interview, man, I think it's important to note that DJ Solo is collabing with the Pregame Podcast in St. Avenue for an amazing night, man. The Pregame All-Star experience, with St. Avenue, man. Powered by DJ Solo.
Collaboration over competition.
Crazy.
For
sure.
I'm looking forward to that one, man. I love it's certain people that can hit my phone and just say, hey, will you do this, will you do that? And Pregame is definitely the ones I'm always gonna make room for.
Shout out to respect.
For sure, man. Can we anything special for that?
Stop.
My bad. I'm sorry,
Stop,
man.
nigga.
Let him talking to the
him get in his
people, man. My bad.
No, I mean
He got events to do before
Surprise
My
me.
bad.
yeah,
Surprise.
I'll start with
35 minute
crazy.
Big Sean said mandatory.
Don't do
I'm
that.
kidding.
Let me-
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Can I tell you something? There will. I have, in good faith, I can say that you will never throw a Big Sean flyer up on niggas.
Yeah, that probably won't
He'll
happen.
be a part of the 08-13 shit he does.
That's fair. Ooh, why
that's
would he
no
wop? Drop it like it.
I'll be Marvin Gaye Chardonnay. It'll be
I
Let's
would,
go hit.
but no. Speaking of Big Sean, I would do it. I got a lot of requests to do like a 2088 night.
see,
There you go.
That would be
I
fire.
could, yeah, I
And
could
that's
fit
Big
it in
Sean.
there. Yeah.
bitch.
People only like that because of Janae Aiko. It's
Shut
okay.
up, nigga.
It's okay.
For sure, man.
Yeah. Throw Nas on the flyer. Fuck it.
All these naysayers.
And honestly, you gotta run a Most Def night.
Hey, did he know he got like a recent
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
you
on
don't
For
Drake.
sure. That's why you on that.
We want to
man.
hear Umi Says and Miss Fat Booty on repeat for 3
no,
hours.
no, hold on, but hey, the panties by Most
Panties
Def.
is fire. Look, so we have 3. We're running out of songs.
I didn't grow up in that era, so I don't.
We're
I don't really
running
know.
out of songs.
I had to run him by my OGs. I know my OGs probably know
They
more
swear by
hitters.
them niggas.
They
It's
mention
okay.
him at the
Yeah,
crib
for
like,
sure.
this motherfucker.
You ready to fight rough?
Nah,
Oh man.
yeah, the panties is a crazy
It's
song.
elite. It's elite.
Yeah, that's a
But
crazy song.
New bitches don't want to hear it. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Nah, I don't know about
that's
that,
gonna
man.
get-
I don't
yes.
know about that.
Yes.
I'm saying.
I don't, if you play it for the right one, man. When that bass drop,
Yeah.
that's
They got a couple
Jesus.
babies under their belt. Then maybe they want to hear that.
I don't know, man. They want to hear. They want.
These new young ladies, they want to hear Babyface Ray. I'm sorry, they do.
That's why I don't
Yeah.
want to party.
They want to hear V's.
they PH off.
Yeah.
Not that I can tell.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of PH, man, we'll be getting the man. We a couple months back, man. We was talking about a reality show, man.
Man,
Oh,
when we
the-
doing
the-
it, man?
He won't
the-
commit.
the
A
dating
night with
series,
rough.
dating
A night with
series.
rough,
Yeah.
man. When we getting it?
He won't
Ooh,
commit.
getting it, man.
It'd be fire too.
When we getting it, man? Man, when we
I
getting
don't know
it?
about
Winner gets taken out to a night with Solo, man.
Woo!
What's up?
We're adding layers.
What we doing?
I got the tab too. Tab open.
Wow.
A night with Ruff is gonna happen in
I need
2024.
it.
I am really peculiar about.
We know. That's what makes it great.
I'm really peculiar about who I go in public with.
We know.
And that was
Everybody knows.
Only the winner.
I would have to be in a full blown relationship to take somebody.
Should
to
be
the-
your
I
Oh
understand what
my
you're saying.
god.
She could be your
man.
hoops.
What if some other bitches is there?
Well, if she make it there, it's obviously potential. That, you know.
That's
you know.
fair. Well, just me.
Night with Solo.
We gotta have that, man. We gotta have that.
That's a big commitment.
It is.
It
It's
is.
like saying I love you.
It is not.
Yeah, it is.
You went on 10 dates with this nigga and ate food for a whole season. What a big deal.
Ooh, that's my man. That's my homie.
That's my
It's
dog,
okay.
though, for sure. And you was with us.
I'm comfortable with saying if
I was third one like a bitch. I need a thing.
Remember at the last spot? We was that motherfucker like a family.
we were there for hours.
We spent 6 hours.
Like
Ah, lamb.
Okay.
And y'all see the
He
word.
broke his fast.
Yeah, right. I got some fast, nigga. It was crazy. Ate that bread with that mayonnaise. That was unbelievable. Gosh, this is good.
This isn't about Solo. Sorry.
It's not, man. Shout out DJ Solo, man. Round of applause, DJ Solo, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
You heard about the craft, the story, man. That's phenomenal, man. It's fire, for sure. And pull up Thursday this week.
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Night with
Thursday and
Solo,
Friday.
Sundry
Back
and
to back.
Vice, the Hi-Fi on Friday.
Yeah.
Can I get my haircut on Thursday?
We outside.
Nigga.
Yeah,
crazy.
Thursday and Friday, and then I'm gonna get back to the normal schedule. I ain't gonna hit y'all
Let's
over
do it,
here.
Got your
man.
permission slip signed too.
Man, and also, man, pull up February 15th, man. A night with Solo, St. Avenue pregame, new merch.
And shout out to St. Avenue. Like
Shout out to St. Avenue
Tom.
too.
You got some
Yeah,
shit.
Hey,
they,
the partnership is crazy. The venue's crazy.
Venue
super-
was crazy
yeah, buddy.
This
Yeah,
game's coming on early in the moment.
for sure.
checking the scores.
He gotta get his bets in. So
Yeah.
he can lose $30 today.
Don't lose too much, man.
Now I got some bonus bets because I lost money yesterday, so I ain't doing nothing too crazy today.
Let's move on, man. Listen, man. Another round of applause, man. DJ Soul in the building,
Yes, sir.
man, for sure.
Appreciate you, brother.
Sir, appreciate
you.
y'all.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Next.
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 Appointment at 3:20.